Welcome back to my YouTube channel. After a little break, I'm coming back with another video, this time for balance and stability. So let's start our practice with child pose. Open your knees wide. Relax your hips on your heels and stretch your arms as far as you can stretch. You can bring some movement to your wrist and to your fingers, just to warm up them slightly. Allow your head to relax on the floor and take a few deep breaths. It's going to be a short practice, more or less 15 minutes, so feel free to use this practice every time when you feel like you need to make a big decision, or you just need to peace and quiet, either in the morning or before you go to bed. Now stretch your arms to the right side and then to the left. When you take your arms to the right side, place the left palm on the top of the right and stretch the whole left side of your body. And then change to the left, placing your right palm on the top of the left. Slowly come back to the center, stretch one more time, and then slowly move yourself to tabletop pose, keeping your shoulders in line with your wrist and hips above your knees. Inhale, arch your lower back, and exhale, round your whole back, cat-cow pose. 2 more times. Lift your head up and exhale, round, navel towards your spine. Inhale, lift, and exhale, head down. Bring yourself back to table pose and then extend your left leg behind you, just warming up your left calf, pressing the back heel towards the floor. Then extend your right arm and lift both limbs up. Flex your left foot and try to just hold for a few seconds, drawing your navel in, keeping your back straight. Left leg is strong, heel lifted. Balance and stability. Then bend your knee and try to grab your foot with your right palm, lifting your knee, arching your lower back. Hold it for a second. Balance. And extend one more time. This time point your left foot. Stretch, hold, and come back to table pose. One cat-cow. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Come back to table pose. Let's do the other side, stretching your right leg behind you, warming up the calf, and lift your left arm up and right leg up. Flex your right foot. Lift your heel, try to keep your back strong, and breathe. Take one more deep breath, and then bend your right knee and grab your foot with your left palm. Lift your knee, keep your right arm straight and strong, and then let go of holding, stretching your arm and your leg one more time, pointing your right foot. And slowly come back to tabletop pose. Inhale, arch your lower back and look up. And exhale, round. Come back to table pose, but this time just lift your knees slightly off the floor, staying on your toes, and now try to balance, lifting your left leg and your right arm, slightly more difficult. Then come back and repeat the other side. Right leg, left arm, hold with your core. Place it down and exhale, lift your hips up to downward facing dog. On next inhale, bring yourself to table pose, but this time with your knees away from the floor. Few times, exhale back down to downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Few more times. Stretching your back each time when you come down to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend. Exhale, downward dog. Now from downward facing dog, bring yourself to squatting position, but on your toes, keeping your feet slightly open, more or less like a hip width. Straighten your back and allow to your shoulders come in line with your hips, knees slightly down. Bring your hands into prayer position. And then you're going to place your both palms down and lift your right leg up, folding in towards your standing leg. Back to squatting position on your toes, find your balance here. And then repeat on the other side, left leg up. Repeat that each side 2 more times. Try to engage with the core, moving slowly but with the flow. Keep breathing, straighten your back, knees down, hands down on the floor, lift your left leg up and back to squatting position, hands into prayer position. And again, hands down, right leg up. Keep breathing all the time. And repeat 1 more time. Come back to your squatting position with hands in front of you, still on your toes, and then lift yourself up to chair pose, but on your toes, keeping your heels away from the floor, and down to squatting. When you inhale, lift up, arms up, palms together. Keep your knees bent and exhale back to your heels. And inhale, lift up, chair pose. Exhale down to your heels. Inhale back to chair pose, tuck your tailbone under, exhale down. And inhale up, exhale back down. Well done. Still squatting position on your toes. Place your both hands down, fold forwards and downwards, keeping your legs straight or slightly bent. Back to squatting position, hands together in front of your heart, and exhale, palms down, folding in. And 1 more, squatting down, hands together, exhale, fold in. Just stay here. You can bend your knees, wriggle your hips very gently from side to side. Allow your shoulders to relax. And then on next inhale, very slowly roll your spine to standing position. Let's try a little combination with flow. So balance on your left leg and lift your right knee up, pointing your toes, arms up. Squeeze that knee towards your chest. Then take that knee to the back, bending your right knee, grabbing the foot with right hand to dancing warrior position. You can place your left palm in mudra position if you like, index and big thumb together, and then straighten your right leg behind you to warrior 3 position, straight back. Then take that right leg in front to front of you, grabbing your toe. You can keep that knee bent as well. And when you find your balance, take that right leg to the right side, but look over your left shoulder. Then bend your right knee again to tree pose. Take your arms up. Hold for one breath. And then slide your right ankle on the top of your right knee, squatting down, placing your elbows down on the foot and right knee. Then if you can grab your knee and right foot with your hands and lift up to standing, squeezing that knee to your chest. And slowly come back to standing. Well done. Let's take a flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, step back to plank position and take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Take a few deep breaths, stretching your legs. Arms straighten your back. And on next inhale, big step forward, exhale, fold in. Inhale all the way up to standing, exhale, relax your arms. Let's try the other side. Balance on your right leg and lift your left knee up, arms up. Point your toes and gauge your core straight back. Transition to dancing warrior pose. Grab your back foot, straighten your right arm in front of you. Lift your left knee. Warrior 3 is next. Straight arms, straight left leg. Balance. And grab your left foot if you can, right palm on the hip. And take your left leg to the left, look to the right. From that pose straight to tree pose. Lift your arms up, just stay for 1 second balancing on your right leg. And then take your left ankle just above your right knee, squat down. If you want to, lift up and squeeze your left knee towards your chest. And come back to standing position. Beautiful. Let's take a flow. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring your both hands in front of your chest. If you want to continue with the flow, you can take your flow right now or bring yourself to squatting position, yogic squat, and just again wriggle your hips gently from side to side and make a preparation to crow pose. Just swinging your body forward and back, slowly forward and back, lifting your hips a little bit higher each time when you're coming forward. Keep your elbows bent, spread your fingers wide, round your back slightly, look ahead, lift your hips, try to balance and lift your feet off the floor, bring your toes together and then jump back to plank and take your flow. Inhale, upward dog and exhale, downward facing dog. On next inhale, big step forward and exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift up, arms up and exhale back to standing. Let's just take one more pose, eagle pose. Just cross your right knee over the left and right elbow on the top of the left. Eagle pose. If you want to, you can stay here or squat down, bringing your elbows to your knees. See if you can balance here. And then slowly lift up, release. and change the other side. Left knee, left elbow. Lift your elbows up, but try to relax your shoulders. And bend. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold forwards and downwards. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, step back to plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and on exhale, let's relax in child pose. So again, you can open your knees wide as your mat. Relax your hips and your shoulders now. Let it be your relaxation. And allow your whole body to relax. Loosen up your jaw, your eyes, your head, allowing your elbows to fall softly to the floor. Allow your hips to sink. Once you relax a little bit, you can move your fingers and your wrist and slowly bring yourself to seated position to finish up with 3 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Thank yourself for wonderful practice, for trying to stay in balance and stability. Thank you so much for wonderful practice, and see you very soon. Namaste.